in, sports family. Also, go to all social media platforms. Link will be in the description. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Thank you.
Yo, what's going on, sports family, man? And we back at it again with another episode of Matchmakers, man. We in the building. It's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on. A lot of upsets, a lot of good games going on right now. And I'm checking in all the way live from Atlanta, man. I got my partner. Y'all already know I got Kendall down there on the scene down there in Miami. And he's recording every game, man. So we got a lot going on, man. And we're going to keep bringing you all these YNC episodes during the whole totality of the YNC championship and playoffs. So, like I said, man, already we have numerous upsets. It's so hard to get Kendall on the phone. We're gonna have him check in live during this episode. I know recently he just told me that Duluth just lost to KC Outlaws. I believe it was tight. I believe it was like 22-16 or something like that. But Duluth 13, you just lost. So it's a lot going on in the sports world, man. So make sure y'all looking forward to all this content dropping, man, because we're gonna be dropping these games like crazy. Already shout out to the chat section, man. We got V Long Story in here. Said WSP CDJ checking in. What's up? Westside Pride CDJ checking in. What's up? What's up? Coach Day, what's up? You already know what's going on, man. But off rip, man. I heard that Louisville Chargers, they got whacked first round by Lauderhill Lions. So man, it's a lot that's been going on, man. Let me know in the comment section where y'all want us to start, man. You want me to start with the upsets? You want me to start with the predictions? What else? Like the dark horse teams? What else? What you want me to start with, man? Because it's a lot that's going on, and I know some of y'all are down there, so y'all will be able to have the intel. Because I'm just like y'all. I'm not there, so I'm depending on Kendall to call me. But he told me he was gonna holler at me probably in about like 15 minutes. So we gonna make sure we get him on air and we could talk about everything, man. Tim Shabazz, what's going on? He said, "What's up, coaches? Hey, Ken, what happened with that? See, Coach Tim, Tim McDaniel Shabazz every time, and I make this a note, bro. Every time Kendall talks about Duluth, and even when he was on the phone with me, he was like, "Man, they kind of got a couple of bad calls." I'm like, "Come on, bro. Like Duluth, just not that to me. You feel me? Like I'm not saying they're bad. They have some good players, but when you only had, to me, they only had one test this year, and it was early on being the Southside Ducks. Okay, that's cool. It's a great organization, great team, but you can't tell me that you just gonna just play Gwinnett County teams, just teams in your county for the rest of the year, and you think you're gonna be ready for this. That ain't gonna happen. At least not from what I believe. You feel me? But I like those guys over there at Duluth, but they ended up getting beat, by KC Outlaws, and I believe we was on here and we talked about KC Outlaws quarterback, the Archer guy, and versus LA Rampage quarterback. But man, from what I heard, man, Kendall seemed a little rattled when I was asking him about them Duluth boys, man. He kind of I don't know, it kind of seemed like he was trembling a little bit, man. But I'm playing around. But I don't like, man, like I said, bro, it's been a lot of good games that went on today. I know RDU 10U got beat. Um and I know Trauma Unit got beat as well. Falcons United 10U. Let's see. We got Tyler Brown saying upset. Let's see. We got Tim McDaniel Shabazz saying they not bad, coach, but they went away from their game plan. Really? What happened? Explain to me what happened, because like I said, I'm not there, so I don't know. So what did they go away from? Because I know they have two quarterbacks. I know they have one guy who's kind of like in the pocket pass, and they have another guy who's kind of like a dual threat. They bring in that quarterback who's really good on his legs. So what happened with that, Coach Tim? Coach Daddy said it was some interest, some misholding calls, but their offense needed a passing game. Okay, but upset. The Duluth game was wild. Predict the 9U bracket. If you want us to predict the 9U bracket, you know what we could do. V-Long story. For tomorrow's episode, because I'm gonna hop on again tomorrow. We're gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna open it up the floor tomorrow for everybody to hop on. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat section tomorrow when we come on for the second part of this episode. So y'all could just call in and hop on and you know what I'm saying, do whatever y'all want to do. See what else happened. Upset, yeah. Nah, for sure. But like I said, man, there's been a lot of upsets that took place already, and I'm sure it's gonna be some to go. Another big game that Kendall, I know he told me about that RDU's 11U. They had to play. I think it was West Orlando Jags first round, and that's a tough game. And RDU 11U ended up holding on for that one. So I definitely want to see the footage from that game because I thought just coming in off rip that's a tough game to have first round, and that's and I feel like teams who play tough games like that early on is for the betterment of them because it's hard. I feel like somebody, especially me who played like tournament football and been in a situation like that, I feel like it's harder to like keep easing in the competition. It's good just to hop in that flame off rip. So now you already used to playing up here. So second round, it ain't like, all right, man, we playing some guys that's down here. No, we already up here. So we just cruising at this level and taking it up a notch every time. So I think that's always a good thing to when teams come out the first round to play some real tough games. So that's a salute to RDU's 11U. Let's see. What we got here? See, Coach Daddy said it was my first time watching them. They had a power running game and went to shotgun pistol early on. Yeah, like and granted, I seen them play. I seen Duluth play against Buford, so it wasn't like that was like a great tell of what their system is. Because I mean, Buford wasn't just an amazing team, but from what I seen from that game, like I said, they was mixed. They was doing whole lot of things. I seen when they put Deuce in the backfield, and they do that sometimes, and they run they run Deuce at running back, which I think is a tall task to ask. I would rather have somebody like that, playing tight end or tackle or something, especially him being that big and that strong. But it's coaches, and they choose their personnel how they like. But let's see what else. Coach Daddy said they had 2 or 3 fumbles. See, that can kill you. That can kill the game. But fumbles could kill the game, and I believe we talked about that with Dolphins Elite versus Fairburn when I tuned into that game, and that was the real reason why Fairburn Flames lost that game. And this is not a recent game at all. So this is like a game going back a month ago, but fumbles killed them. Fumbles literally killed them the last play of the game, and that's what happened. But that's why ball security is one of the most biggest things, in this game. Almost so to I can even bring up the New England Patriots game that just happened on Monday. If the Patriots would have been fumbling the ball in them type of conditions, it would have been over with. It would have been over with. So the turnover game is real in football, most definitely. V-Long story said, you heard about Lambo upset. No, put me hip on it. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, everything that's going down out there, Kendall is my ears and eyes. So I'm only able to holler at him a couple times during the day. Like I promise you, I talked to him at like 11. Then I talked to him probably like 20 minutes before I started the stream, and was just getting some quick info because I knew he said, man, I'm about to catch this Duluth game, and I really wanted to see how his boys did them because I'm like, man, I don't know. When he said the KC Outlaws, I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know. But what happened in the Lambeau upset? If you long story, let me know. Tim McDaniel Shabazz said after getting down, they tried to open up in the shotgun, which really didn't work for them. They should have stayed in the power run game. Yeah, like I seen him in the shotgun, but yeah, I think they definitely a run heavy team. Coach Tim, but 99, he's a beast. Yeah, that's Deuce. That's Deuce. That's big boy. He a dog both ways though. And I think he gonna make some real noise like in high school, on. Like he's gonna be one of those guys that break through because he already has the size and he has the physique for like a DN position. So, and I feel like think he probably like 6'2" right now or 6'3". He may get a couple more inches. He's only 13, so we'll see. Um, let's see what else. The GOAT for real, yo. You heard about Red Breeze 11U upset. Yeah, I heard they got popped too. Man, anybody who got popped, drop it below, bro. Drop it in the chat section, man. Anybody who got popped, drop it in the comment section. And any teams that came out there and did great, drop it in the comment section. All I know was 16-6 Lambo was going crazy. Shout out to Lambo. Yes, he was going to make some. Yeah, Deuce a problem, Coach Tim. He definitely a problem. Um, for y'all though, in the comment section, the ones that do know, let me comment what is the biggest upset so far in the YNC. Let me know in the comment section. We could go through those one by one. But what is the biggest upset that happened so far in the YNC? And I'm gonna try to get Kendall on the phone real quick, man. Let me see if I could have him holler at y'all real quick, man. Because he was so adamant about and y'all don't know, like when I talked to him early on in the day, he was talking about these Duluth boys. I'm like, man, I don't know, man. I'm against KC, and he was doubling down on them. So let's see. And he told me just like by just watching the crowd, he said, man, there was a lot of people that lost money in that Louisville Chargers game, and that's surprising to me. He didn't pick up, so I had to text him and tell him to call me. But yeah, man. Like I said, drop in the comment section below what is the biggest upset in the YNC. So maybe it may just be the Louisville Chargers. I ain't gonna lie, because being number one, two-time champs and coming in and losing that may be the biggest upset so far in the YNC. But I did hear Kendall told me that they didn't have Sekou, which is really like they number one player. But still, they was playing without him, this year, and they was able to make the same noise still. So we'll see. And I wonder what y'all think. Like, so what does this mean for them going into? Because there'll be 13 U next year. So what would this mean? Are they still number one 13U, or is the team that wins the 12U this year automatically number one 13U? Because me personally, I feel like whoever beat the dog is the dog. So with Lauderhill Lions beating Louisville, I believe that they would have to be at least, and this is just early predictions going into the 13U. I feel like they at least have to be number one right now because they knocked the dog off, and nobody has done that. So I believe they should be up there, high up there on that 13U ranking next year, and we will see. They could probably. We never know what can happen in this 12U division. I really don't know what can happen in any of these divisions because it's a lot that had already happened that I'm just totally surprised at, especially with RDU's 10U because they seem to really start catching on late, started beating teams late, and it was just like, all right, I felt like yeah they'd be ready going into the YNC, and man, first round they getting popped. People getting popped first round. Coach Daddy said Louisville Chargers got spanked. Couldn't believe my eyes. Yeah, man. I like, man, and shout out to the Louisville Chargers, man. They show us so much love. Hopefully we're able to have them on. I know we were supposed to have them on one time, but it just didn't line up that way. But man, and I felt like, during the season, a lot of people was like, man, especially I say in particular, because I put names to it. I know ABA was saying ABA's 12, you the Jungle Boys was like, man, they kind of ducking us, man. We didn't reached out and you know, they don't want to, they don't want to make it happen. And I'm like, man, we always hear that, but I like hearing the other side of it too. And when we ended up talking to Louisville Chargers coach, he was basically just saying like, hey man, we number one and we didn't travel everywhere and beat everybody. So everybody got to come to us, which I respect. And that makes total sense. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're the top dog and you're the top dog and you're the middle of the country. You're in Louisville. So a lot of guys, a lot of teams, what they do, they'll come to Texas, they'll come to Cali, they'll come to DC, they'll come to Florida, they'll come to Atlanta. But they won't, make that drive to go up there. And I feel like those teams like that, that's number one and in the Midwest and things like that should be able to have that same type of courtesy, and teams should have to go up there to see them, to play for them, and that just helps the organization out as a whole because now you putting money in the organization's pocket by having the event thrown at their home turf instead of them having to go on the road, having to figure out field situations. So it's just way more simpler if people come to where you at. And let's see. I believe they stay top five. Louisville Chargers. Yeah, I believe they stay top five too. Just because if they would have lost with Sekou, that kind of would have made me look like all right. But with them not having Sekou being their best player, I would still have to put them in the top five. Definitely, definitely, Coach Dada. You're right about that. Coach Tim said, I think the team that wins the YNC should be the number one for 13U going in. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I believe whoever wins should be 13U. And after that, like directly after that, I would have to put Lauderhill Lions right there at number two, just because they knocked the dog off. And if you knock the dog off, to me, I feel like that just hold weight. So I would have them up there. So I feel like everybody in the comment section is agreeing with the biggest upset of the YNC so far. But y'all understand, we got what's day what we got 3 more days left, 3 more full days of football left. So it's a lot that's gonna happen in these next days. And when I hollered at Kendall earlier too, he was letting me know, like, man, a lot of teams are leaving. Like if they get if they getting popped first round, they hopping on that bus. They hopping in them cars going back up the road because you know teams that have high expectations, they're not gonna want to sit there and just play for third place. So that's what he was saying. He was like, "Nah, you could still stay and play for third place." But I'm like, man, that makes sense. I feel it. A lot of teams just after they didn't get popped first round, they just peeling out of there because I can understand. I know it can be embarrassing. I didn't have some embarrassing losses playing football over all my years of playing football, and that's just something that happens and you just gotta, be over prepared for that. Let's see, J Boy, what up? Said Lauderhill Lions might. Let me see, kind of cut off. Lauderhill Lions might win the YNC, but they got to beat DEA. And DEA another good team. And I know when Kendall had the Seal Sports on here, DG on here, he was just basically saying, and I heard this from a lot of 12U teams, that DEA ain't really battle tested. But I had DEA kind of going far in my 12U bracket. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see. We got Alan Harper. What's up, Alan Harper? You always checking in with us too. He said CBE over FU. I don't did they play or something like in the YNC? Are they there? I ain't really up on it. Like, bro, that's another thing too. Whoever has like the schedule, like for each game, like send that to us because it's like I don't see it on nobody's websites, nobody's page. I just feel like right now it's just like, all right, they playing them and they playing over here at this time. Like I feel like, it should be some type of information out, on the games. Cause I even know at the Warzone Bowl, they had this one app, and I'm sorry, I believe it was called like Battle Tournament or something like that, to where you could literally see all the games that was going on at that tournament. You feel me? And the times of them and what field they're on. So I would like for them to have that as well. He said, no, F you just like, yeah. Kendall was telling me about, man, he was telling me about but I told Kendall beforehand, because he was like, man, I'm about to catch the FU and Pearland game. We got that game as well. And he was like, man, I'm gonna pick FU on this one. I'm like, nah, bro, I got Pearland because I heard about them. I heard about, I think it was like 12U or 13U age division as well. But he was saying that that on I believe it's the 10U, the one that knocked off FU, that they had a player, I believe it was number 7. He was like, man, he the biggest dog in that division. And not like big as in size, but he's like the best one, that he's seen on the field so far. And I'm like, man, like it's like that. He like, yeah, like Pearland got, I think he said number 7 and number 1 had the sauce. Let's see. Coach Tim said, yeah, DEA looked good in their game. They really dominated. Who did DEA play first round, Coach? I ain't asked Kendall about that one. Who did DEA play first round? He said they just lost to CBE. Ooh, sheesh. That's the website. What website, Coach Daddy? Let me know the web. Like drop the website in the chat, because I have not been able to like find the schedules, because I know Kendall down there catching everything, but I at least want to be aware of the games, that's happening. Um, Archie and Sons Kendall said, Duluth, y'all lost? Yes, sir. Yeah, they lost, man. They ended up losing first round to the KC Outlaws. And I believe, I'm not sure, don't quote me on the score, but I believe Kendall, when I talked to him last, he was like, man, it was like 14 seconds left and it was like 22-16. But yeah, they ended up losing that one, man. First round bounce, man. See what else. Said DEA beat us versus because our O line. Man, you can't say your O line suck. Just say they ain't play good, man. Come on, Alan Harper. They said they beat them 6-0. That's still tight. You know what I'm saying? That ain't just a butt whooping. That's still tight. So so that means that DEA beat CBE then, huh? Because I believe Alan Harper, you play for CBE, correct? Who you got? Northside Pride or SED? And Kendall told me that SED was wilding on RDU. Man, and that was another team that I was kind of worried about, because everybody, even DG from the Seal Sports again, was saying that SED hasn't really been battle tested this year. Northside Pride at SED. I'm gonna roll with SED just because they already got that fire rolling, and RDU 10U was they're a good team. I didn't see them play some big games this year, so I gotta roll with SED in that one, J boy. He said DEA didn't lose, they won 6-0. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, so DEA beat CBE 6-0. That's still a tight game. That ain't nothing to be disappointed about at all. But let me see. Let me go to this next question, man. What team is going to be the surprise team of the YNC? So let me know that in the comment section. What team at any age division, let me know which team is going to come through, surprise everybody, and and take it over, because it has been a lot of big dogs that have failed early. Like a lot of big dogs that failed early. So let me know who y'all think could be one of the biggest surprise teams going forward. Me personally, bro, I may have to go with Pearland. I got to see how Pearland, if they play SCD this year. I'm sure they probably have, just because they're in the same state. But I would probably go with Pearland, man, because I kind of like how Kendall was telling me how it went down at that game. So we'll see, man. Let's see. This is comment section. DEA beat Lauderdale Lates 30-6 tonight. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, well that's very convincing. That's very convincing. So that's a good W for them. I'm kind of happy about that. That's a good W. That's nothing to be disappointed about. That's a very good W. So I actually had DEA. I think I had them going all the way up to the semifinals or something, but I had them playing against ABA, but this is before we knew ABA wasn't gonna make it. But I guess I could have said Louisville Chargers, but I had DEA in my semifinals. Well, not in the semifinals. I had them in the finals. Yeah. Let me try to hit Kendall back, man. If he don't pick up, man, I'm a hop off, man. But I just wanted to just hop on and just let y'all talk, because I know y'all chatting in this comment section, man. I know y'all had a lot to talk about and took a lot in from these games so far. And I know, man, there's a lot of players out there that's watching that's down in Miami right now. Shout out to y'all, man. Even if you took an ill in that first round, man, it's all good, bro. Like, it's a learning lesson. You just get better from it. Just be ready to come back next year. And if you moving on to high school, just take that with you to high school and be ready to turn it up there. But any more questions, definitely drop them in the comment section. Yes, you did. I remember that. What you talking about, Coach Tim? My bad. I think Louisiana Grizzlies gonna surprise some people by beating. RDU. What age was that? Yo, we live, man. What's up, man? What's going on, man? I didn't already talk to the sports family about your Duluth boys and all that, man. What's going on?
Yeah, man, it's a little home cooking going on.
Ah,
you know what I'm saying? My guys came to me. Man, they was a little too heavy, man. I thought, everybody was supposed to be going for the Georgia. Man, nobody wanted Duluth to win. People telling me, like, bro, they weak, right? I'm saying, bro, you played against a good team, a really good team, and you lost by a touchdown. And then basically they had a situation where they called an interception, and it wasn't an interception, which I'm gonna pull that one.
Okay.
And they was in their own territory. So it was some unfortunate plays that, caused them to lose, but it was a really good game.
Man,
a really good game.
And this is what I've been telling you from the gate, though. I'm like, man, that one game with the Southside Ducks, yeah, that's cool. But I just think, and I feel like maybe if they was playing against better comp during the season, they probably would have been prepared for right now. You feel me? Minus all of it, like if you know what I'm saying, if you saying there was some mysterious cause, minus all that, I feel like still, if they played tougher teams, they would be in a better position right now. But other than that, man,
I get that same scenario. Go ahead, though.
Other than that, what's some other big games that you done seen since you've been out there?
Man, these cats, man. I just had a conversation, man, with a team, bro. Then the team I diffused the situation. The team comes in and basically dismiss everything that I said. It was like, I don't want to hear that. Yeah, all right, thank you. Like, that shows the problem that we have.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? In our community.
What I feel that, but what other big games have you seen? We on live, man. I got the fans.
I got you. I wanted to say that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I appreciate you. But yeah, man, we had a lot of upsets, man.
Mm-hmm. J-Boy just said that DMV got knocked off by Birmingham Chargers.
DMV got knocked off. That was an upset. We already know the biggest upset, which was Louisville Chargers losing to a team that EMS had down by 18. You know what I'm saying? EMS started playing, and they ended up losing the game to Lauderdale Lakes.
Mm-hmm.
So Lauderdale came, they handled business, man. They showed that they belong.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So now it's a tricky situation. Who do they got winning? Is it DEA? Is it I don't know who's gonna win it, to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just think that now the tables have turned.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
speak on Pearland too, on that Pearland game, man, because I know you was talking about number 7.
Pearland got I'm not gonna give him over number 1 because I feel like number 1 does more overall, right, from Falcons United. But that boy the truth.
What age is this again?
This is 12U. The boy is the truth. This man, Falcons United had a chance to actually win the game. They were in their own territory. What happened was they fumbled, I believe, like on the 3-yard line. They fumbled. Lauderdale Lakes got the ball with a minute left, a minute and some seconds left.
You mean Pearland?
Yes. Pearland got the ball. I'm sorry, Pearland. Pearland got the ball, and then with a minute left, or a minute and some seconds left, right? They gave the ball to number 7, and he put on the burners. He put on the burners and ran probably like a 97-yard touchdown to give them the ball back with 38 seconds left.
Sheesh. Yeah, see, it's a lot of good games. So real quick, man, before I let you know, because I know you down there, somebody named Fred Robertson said number 7, his name is Landon Callis. His name is Black Jesus. Shout out to Black Jesus, man.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Black Jesus. Yeah. Let's what's one of the dark horse teams that you see, like, in, it doesn't matter which division, but which team do you see like, all right, they could make it, you know what I'm saying, make it far or even win it, you know what I'm saying? One of those unexpected teams.
I say Pearland.
I said them too.
I say Pearland because it's Pearland and the Lauderdale Lakes. Because I feel like each one of them can if they focus, they can beat DEA. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like they can do that, but that's definitely somebody, bro, that I'm going to focus on a lot more, and try to get out there and see him play just a little bit more.
Yeah, number 7,
bro. Yeah, because him and Sekou and number 1 from the Falcons United, bro, are literally game changers. They are literally game changers. So those, I say, Pearland would be my dark horse. Okay.
And what game you covering now?
Oh well, I just filmed the first quarter of OC Buckeyes, but due to ignorance, the game was cut short. Of an altercation that happened physically
on the field.
Yes.
Against like players or coaches?
Yes, and it's still going on.
Oh man.
So this is the reason why, things happen the way they do, but I'm not going to publicize it.
Yeah, definitely. We don't be on that.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that, but it's very tricky. You know what I'm saying?
So who was
kids
up?
are very passionate about the game, and fortunately, it wasn't none of the kids who got into it. It's always the adults.
It was the coaches?
No, it was it was people in the stands, the parents.
Yeah, see, that's a little outrageous. What's
so due to that reason, the game was pretty much canceled.
Okay, and I guess we will get further knowledge on what would happen with those two teams. But what team was up, or was it all square at 0?
OC Buckeyes, they were up 2 touchdowns. They had literally just scored, but yeah, it was a very avoidable situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm just make sure that I talk to the babies and make sure that they are level-headed and don't ruin their life.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm on, because in your passionate moment, you can make a life-changing situation, and I just want to make sure that ain't the case.
Yeah. Fred Robertson said that DEA just beat Lauderdale Lakes.
They just beat them?
Yeah, I don't know if you're talking about like.
That was a game that was 30-something. Hold on, you know what, bro? Which one did EMS play? That's Lauderdale Lakes, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So they actually lost to. So the team. So who was the team that played EMS?
I believe it was Lauderdale Lakes. I really don't know.
Yeah, because that was the team.
I don't know if you're talking about.
That was the team that beat OG. I mean, not the OG Ducks. I'm watching them now.
Yeah.
That was the team that beat the Louisville Chargers. The team that beat EMS was the team that beat Louisville Chargers.
Yeah, so that's the the Lauderdale.
No, but you just said that DEA beat the Lauderdale Lakes, which is the team that I believe is played the one that played EMS.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so whoever damn, what was that? Was that Pearland?
Let's see.
Yeah.
In the comment section, we have Tim McDaniel Shabazz. He says, "Is the San Antonio Outlaws at YNC?"
Yeah, they actually the one that just beat the Loop. It was some home. It was
I thought you said it was. I thought it was the Casey Outlaws. I didn't know it was San Antonio.
Oh, he said San Antonio. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, they're not out here.
Okay, he said not San Antonio not out there, Coach Tim. And Coach Tim and Brody Wells both said, "What happened to your Duluth boys, man?"
Man, look what they did, man. They showed that they belong. It was some very unfortunate, calls, man, that basically changed the game. And, see, the thing about when I say something versus when most people say something, I can bring it up. I can show it. I can, show the truth, the proof or whatever. But, them boys, they played well. And I just say it through those unfortunate calls, it caused them to get scored on. So they started off well, and unfortunately they wasn't able to, continue to, the grind. And then number 16 didn't play, which is a major piece, to that team. So he tried to give it a go, but he's very ill at this moment.
Last question before I let you go, man, because I know you got to get back to them games. What team is out there? Which team has the sauciest uniforms out there? Because I've been seeing a lot of teams come in with custom-made unis for this. So what teams has the sauciest uniforms out there?
Bruh, to be honest, dog, I can't even tell you. I'm gonna be honest.
It's like that.
I don't know what team. No, it's some clean unis, but the thing is, I don't know who they beat.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of games I didn't film because everybody changing uniforms, and I don't know which team is which, so I can't even answer that. But I might tell you that it's one team, but it's really a different one. So I don't know, but I just say this: it's a lot of teams that has some really clean uniforms. Like, and I also like Louisville's, uniform with the gold helmets. But
Yeah. No, for
like
sure. I also what else was I gonna I also was gonna say that I also reached out to the comment. Well, I also told the comment section, man, if they know where like the schedule is, drop it, because I feel like you said, bro, it's just like you ain't really seen no schedule, so you kind of just been going, rambling back and forth the game. So we're gonna try to see if we can get a schedule for you. But other than that, man, we don't have nothing else for you. I don't see no more comments. In the comment section for you. Hold on, let me see. Tim McDaniel Shabazz said Outlaws had several bad calls, also back to back. Mind you, I'm not a big Outlaws fan. So Tim McDaniel Shabazz said the Outlaws had a couple bad calls too.
Not really that I've seen.
Man, we gonna.
I say this.
We're gonna have to break that film down because Coach Tim calling you on it, so I need to see it.
No, I'm saying, bro, literally, I say, like, the calls that they did get, bro, was actually earned. So, like, for instance, when they got personal fouls, they actually hit the person late, or they hit them, you know what I'm saying, after the play.
Yeah.
It was plays, bro, that was, like I was saying, that was extended where Duluth had to make a drive, and it was like 5 minutes left to go, and then they said that the ball was out.
Yeah.
They said that he caught the ball out of bounds, but he was in bounds.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It was like those type of plays which would kill them, and it killed the time. So
okay.
But overall, man, Casey and Archer, man, is a really good quarterback. But like I said, I would take number 3 if I had to choose from LA Rampage over him.
Okay.
I would say that.
All right. All right, man.
Yeah, hey, man.
I'm gonna let you go, man. I'm gonna let you go. Like I said, just holler at me after you finish wrapping it up today. But we gonna have you back on tomorrow to just give us a on the ground view of everything. And Coach Day just came through with the schedule, man. He just came through with that, so I'm gonna make sure we get that sent over to you.
Oh, that's a bet. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all always supporting and tuning in. And I really haven't had any sleep like that, but it's
man.
like the support, man, keep me motivated and grinding, man. So, just let people know to subscribe to the channel, and we still building a family, a sports family, in the community.
Definitely.
So just keep tuning in, but
Definitely.
That's all I got.
For sure, man. Appreciate you for tapping in, man. I'm gonna holler at you.
All right.
One. Y'all heard it from the man himself, man. There's a lot going on down there, man. I hope they're able to get everything figured out in that OC Buckeyes game, man. All the parents out there, man, y'all need to chill out, man. The game about the babies. It ain't about you. You can't play football no more. It's cool out. You know what I'm saying? Let your baby play. Unless it's just something just totally egregious going on, just cool out, man. You can't ruin the game for the babies, man. Because now, going down, looking down. Once you get to the future, and the kids start looking back at that, they're gonna remember that you ruined that for them. Like, man, his mama or his daddy got to tripping, so they had canceled the game, and we had to end up leaving. Don't be the reason why your kid's not playing and competing for a championship or even competing against the best teams in the nation. Don't do that, man. We gotta come out there and hold ourselves to a higher standard than that. That's not what's up at all. Tim McDaniel Shabazz said yes, number 3 from LA Rampage. Yeah. So other than that, man, I don't have nothing else. This was just a check-in, and of course tomorrow I have way more information that we could talk about, more in-depth things. And we're gonna start dropping these games starting tonight. Like I said, we got games from yesterday and we got games from today. We already been in the lab. We got about like 5 games rendering right now. So it's like it's a lot going on with these hard drives, man. Like Kendall, he to the point where he's shooting the games. He's out at like 8 a.m. in the morning. He get back to the hotel at midnight, and the games he could editing stuff like that. He's editing, and the other ones he just sending the files to me and to our other videographer so he could edit. But man, we, like I said, be looking for that content, and we gonna hit y'all right in the head with all these games. Tim McDaniel Shabazz said, "Coach, is always the parents not thinking about the kids. Now they upset because they not see." That's the thing. And when you look back, when the kids look back, you know what I'm saying? The kids look back like, damn, we could have been, competing in the playoffs or competing for a championship or doing this and this. And we can't do that just because our parents got the tripping, man. Trust me, it's nothing that serious going on, that to where parents have to be tripping in the crowd. If the kids can hold it together on the field, the parents need to be able to hold it out, be able to hold it in the stands, man. It's not that serious, man. Everybody just out there trying to have a good, safe, fun time. Things are going to be competitive. I know, the competitive edge is high. Even with the parents, I know that, because you don't want to go out there, you don't want to see your baby get cheated, or you don't want to see your baby lose. But it's just some things you ain't in control of, and you can't make yourself be the reason why the game not happening, man. People gotta stand up and do something else other than that. But other than that, man, I don't have anything else. Please, 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 please. As y'all can see, man, we going through the biggest extremes and lengths to make sure we get y'all these games and get y'all these content. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, bro. That's the easiest way to show us love. It's free. And just do that, and tell a friend to tell a friend about us, and make sure they subscribe, man. But I'm gonna stick around a couple minutes to see if we got some last minute comments coming in. And other than that, man, I'm gonna cut, and we're gonna be back right back tomorrow, right at it, going over everything that happened. I may hit y'all with a live on IG tomorrow, and I may have Kendall tap in down there in Miami live from the games, man, just to give y'all an update periodically during the day on what's going on. Love, Coach. Love, Coach Tim. Like I said, man, other than that, it don't look like we getting no more comments, man. Please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We checking in and checking out National Sports Chat Matchmakers. Let's go. Yes, sir. Stay safe. For sure, man. We gonna do that, Coach Dede, man. Appreciate you for tapping in always as well, too, man. Love.
In sports family. Also, go to all social media platforms. Link will be in the description. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Thank you.